What is going on YouTube? This is Dflowers and today we are playing Firewatch. It is a game that has just come out today, actually. So we're going to go ahead and get started and get right into it. I see Julia. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I had to click it. Sorry about that. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with a well-dressed professor and grad student nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out for a drink with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So what, major? Oh, so what's your, major? You're pretty. Let's go with you, you're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are you are a future hangover. What? You replied, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she said. She flags down the waitress, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Sorry, I'm really bad at reading. I'm Julia's boyfriend. I guess I pick up a backpack. Interesting. Game maneuvers pretty well so far. Looks pretty good. Load gear into the back of the truck. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. I'm pretty sure I like smaller dogs, so I'll go with the beagle. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979, you talk out on the deck. It's summer 9:30, and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about the kids, she asks. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots, that'd be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably the best that their parents are hitched. You say she is absolutely right. Okay. This game's actually really good looking. Alright, so let's go over here. Don't forget to check in. No fireworks, all that stuff. Okay. Going on a hike. $19.80. It's Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call you. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You ignore her. Getting mad never helps. You don't touch each other all night. Wow. Sucks to suck. The next day, you feel guilty for being so angry and asked her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose. You don't frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. You look awesome. That was right. That was actually quite a big drop. Okay. Wow, this game's really pretty. So many colors though. It kind of like makes your eyes hurt a little bit. But it's like beautiful, like, I don't know. I like it. Two forks, fire lockout. 8 more miles still. Holy crap. Spacebar, climb over this thing. Wow. Stunning. 1982. During the summer, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks far away places. One of them tries to mug you up with a knife. Bucket gets kicked by fuck dog. Yeah, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You beat his face in. Your arm gets cut, but you beat up the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from the day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. I feel like Julia's gonna drown. Plan to have kids, get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It is a great job, associate's department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Agree if she commutes back and forth. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Interesting. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that weren't important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make a macaroni and drink wine to forget about it. No, you talk to her. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Okay. Journal. That's a penis. Interesting. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice being there because he gets less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed and makes love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Dang, this is depressing. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel and the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere in 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. Wow, that was actually really pretty. Interesting. Alright, which way am I going? I can't tell. Do I go uphill or downhill? I guess I go uphill. The music is actually pretty beautiful in this game. I kind of like these style games where it's kind of very simplistic, very pretty. Ooh, look, an elk. I assume the right way. Fly, elk, fly. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, and college basketball in the winter. Drink then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do, it worries you about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she will sleep like a rock. You go to the same bar at the boring end of St. Peter's Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and you're in bed at 1 a.m. a couple of nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night, you are stopped for a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer's coming, and you see an ad for in the paper for a job. You take it. Okay. Wow, this game is awesome. Well, that's really sad and depressing, but hopefully this game will pick up a little bit. It's really sad. What is that? What's that? Anybody else just see that? There's a generator down there. We should probably keep eye of that for later. And, alright, so here's... Turn on the power.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
What the fuck was that?
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
How do I reply? Hold shift to activate the radio.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Wow, this
Fine,
game is
then
really
can I
pretty.
sleep forever?
Oh, there she is.
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
What? All right. So we'll go ahead and get through day 1 here and see how it goes.
Good morning,
Writing my
Henry.
novel.
Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Woo!
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
The round thing. Found it. Scheme is fantastic.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
West.
Are those fucking fireworks?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Like, kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
All right, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich. Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Secure.
Shut up.
That's really funny. Alright, so I just walk like normally, or can I run? Let's look at the map. So I'm going west. So, God, this game is going to be fun. Let's hop over this. I hear the fireworks, so if it followed this trail... It's kind of weird that I can't run. There's a supply box. So I'll need rope. Supply crate. How do I enact with it? How do I interact? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. That's kind of nifty. I'll take that. Can I take that granola bar too? Oh, I should have eaten that. Cool. Hey man, guy could take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked, hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back. Alright. I guess they're getting fucked when they get back. Alright. So I think we're gonna go this way. Yeah, we're going the right way. Interesting. R to toggle jogging. Oh. Now it tells me. Alright. So I'm going the right way, I think. Looks like we gotta go into a canyon, probably. Yep, I'm still on the trail. Wonder if there's things I should be looking out for, maybe? Alright. Yeah, they're over there. Alright, so let's attach the rope to the hook. That knot does not look tied. But okay, spacebar. Woo!
No!
And I was right. That would suck. Obviously, sir, you are not a Boy Scout. Alright. Look around here.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Be
What? What's
careful,
on
for
there?
Christ's sake.
Old climbing gear. Interesting. Alright, so it looks like I can maybe go back down that way again. A little later. But for now, let's keep heading west. Oh, I see. I think those are the kids down there. No, there's alcohol and stuff down here. What could this be?
They left their packs tied up here.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. I just found where they're hanging out. Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, sure am.
I would like to retract my statement about knuckle sandwiches. Feet away.
I will clean up all the beer cans because I am going to keep it.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
2 pairs of clothes.
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
A bra. Ooh. The bra's off. And, there's the panties. You nasties.
There are, panties.
They're what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
There's a... Ooh.
Yes?
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know...
2?
Yeah.
Keeping Tom, bitch.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay.
What is that guy doing over there? Is he...
Full stereo!
Whoa, hey, put that down. Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks!
Please, just you asshole!
Nope.
Light another firework and it won't be your stereo I wreck.
Oh, fuck you, psycho.
They're naked.
Yeah, fuck you. You'll fucking pay for this. You can't just harass girls in the woods. Let's get out of here.
Sure I can. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Okay.
Hey, that go okay?
I might have got a little hot.
What's a little hot?
Some of their personal property took a swim.
Ugh,
Well, I can't do anything about it now.
nope. Thanks for dealing with him, though. Seriously.
No problem.
Oh, she likes me. Alright, I'll take this way. Alright, so I really am enjoying this game so far, so let's go ahead and see if we can make it back to my house. I think I'm going the right way. Can't go up that way, so this must be the right way.
I have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
What is that?
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
I'm like kind of scared that something's gonna like jump out at me. What was that?
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home, and try not to get hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not gonna strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
Wow. Dark. Cool. I'm gonna mark my map. Interesting. Yeah, flashlight though. That'll be helpful, probably.
Ah!
That'll be nice to have in my gear. F toggles my flashlight.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So...
So, I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
Great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer. Hello? I bless the rains down in Africa! It looks like the path leads through the cave.
Back in the cave, huh? Man, I don't need to lose another lookout in there.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although, Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
Alright, well I'm done with that in here, so let's get out of here. It's kind of creeping me out. Ah, shit. Well, it's getting nighttime, so I need to find my way back. I'm pretty sure I'm lost. Fuck, where am I supposed to go? It's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Where am I? Maybe I can find a way around my outpost, maybe? Bet you if I find the follow the communication lines, I might get there. God, this is like not easy. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh God, it's dark. It is way too dark. It is too dark. Not fun. Where am I on my map? The lookout. Alright, I'm there. So I gotta run way back. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and continue to run this way. It's like I gotta kind of run up the hill here. Maybe. Hopefully I'm going the right way.
What are these power lines doing out here to the north?
Those are comms lines. They connect folks like me to Central Command.
Got it.
And if you can see them, that means you turn north at the cave and far, far away from Two Forks. You should head back.
Crap. Shit. Then how do I get back?
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, you know, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
Let's open this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Korean veteran hat. Interesting. Alright.
Anything I should know about the cabin at the top of this hill? Hello? Okay, then.
It's not creepy at all. Oh! Holy shit, that scared the crap out of me. Holy crap. That scared the crap out of me. Oh.
Holy crap, I think I might have just gotten rabies.
Go on.
I'm sniffing around an old lookout and I got attacked by a raccoon.
Did he bite you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're probably fine. Wait, is the lookout you're in burned to a crisp and filled with raccoons?
Apparently.
Ooh, Hawk's Rest.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're doing.
What do you mean? I just like to stay out of haunted places myself.
Okay, go on, out with it.
You want to hear about Raccoon Carter? So, some years ago, way before my time, a man named Winthrop Carter was stationed at Hawk's Rest. He was an angry loner. The story was he lost his life savings betting on horse fights.
Horse fights?
In Mexico. So he did what a lot of us do in times of trouble. He signed up with the Forest Service to watch for fires. His first night in his lookout, there was a break-in, and the break-ins didn't stop. Finally, one night he awoke to find someone in his lookout. He reached for his hand axe and threw it at the figure, and just before the axe killed its target, he heard a small voice cry, "Help!"
What was it?
A raccoon.
Oh, of course.
See, back in these days, the Forest Service wasn't so good about dropping off food and supplies, and, well, Carter was hungry. So he did what anyone would do. He skinned and ate it. Eventually, Carter didn't want to eat anything else. It was raccoons or nothing. But one night, as he sharpened his raccoon blade, there was a scratching at the door. He looked towards it, and again, heard a tiny voice. "Help! Help!" He approached slowly, knife in hand, and ripped the door open. But no one was there. But then, from under the bed, he heard another small voice. "Help! Help!" Carter looked under the bed, and, of course, nothing was there either. So, startled but believing he was just tired, Raccoon Carter went out hunting, and for the first night in months, came up empty. Now, in bed, his stomach rumbling, he hears the voice again. "Help! Help!" And now,
creepy.
he wonders if it's coming from inside of him. But then, a figure appears at the edge of the bed. Again, he reaches for his axe, but in its place is another figure. figures. Beady, glowing eyes peering out through dark masks. He leaps out of bed, horrified, slips and hits his head. And before he can get up, he feels hundreds of little fingers and razor-sharp teeth digging into his
that's
skin.
fucking creepy.
Far away in Bighorn Tower, the lookout reported hearing a voice echoing through the valley. Loud at first, and then smaller and smaller, until they faded away forever. Help! 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 And that's the story of Raccoon Carter. His ghost still wanders through the valley, moaning, "Help! Help!" on hot summer nights.
So, if Raccoon Carter died, how do we know this story?
They found his body ripped to shreds by raccoons. And Hawk's Rest was filled to the brim with raccoon pelts. It's probably what caused the fire.
That doesn't make any sense.
Does anything, Henry?
Alright guys, so we're going to call this an episode for now. And we will come back to this game a little later. So hopefully you guys like it. Please like and subscribe and check in